Good afternoon, everyone, or maybe some good evening for our European friends. We are doing an early one for our European friends in particular. It is a holiday here in Canada. Dash is with me on his lunch break. Welcome, Dash. Thanks for joining me. How you doing?
Fantastic. I have a cup of coffee in my hand because I needed something to do to get me out of this paperwork hell.
Oh, it's one of those days. It's a Monday. But it's the Monday before the Galatasaray match. It's the Champions League playoffs. This is kind of huge. We haven't made it past this point in how many years has it been now?
2019. 2019 is the last time.
Oh man. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? So not saying this is gonna be easy. Maybe it'll be hard. We don't know. We'll talk about it. It's gonna be an interesting one. So guys, before we get underway, do our homework or the housekeeping. Like, subscribe. We're currently on YouTube, Twitch, X, Kick, whichever platform you're on. Like, follow, share, all that good stuff. And yeah, this is an interesting one because we are fairly fresh off the weekend. I feel like the game was yesterday still because of how much it was still talked about. What's your feeling?
I think that was one of the worst officiated games I've ever watched.
It was pretty bad.
It was terrible. And you know me, I don't like putting things on officials because I think, good teams overcome them, but that was one of the rare cases where I saw where I was just like, this guy should not be officiating. Clearly not a good vantage point on any of the calls. Like the first one, like with Barella and Kalulu, I was like, okay, I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But the second one, which I thought was a travesty, that you thought that kind of tug was enough to warrant a card, and then being pressured by Bastoni. And then, in my opinion, if you're an official that's managing the game, you should never let another player go up to you with a card symbol like that and buy into it.
Never. There's a lot that we can talk about. I don't want to talk about all of it, any of it really, but I'm going to summarize it. We're going to get this stuck out of here. And then we're going to focus on what really matters, which is the Champions League. So it's been very frustrating, especially going through social media the past couple days. What I've seen a lot of is the classic tribalism. Not to say it's all been tribalistic. I've actually been in decent conversation with another Inter account, and we've been talking very objectively and just friendly, which is very refreshing. And I have seen it from all clubs, all the big clubs, Roma, Milan, Inter, of course, Napoli. And they want to point fingers.
It's pathetic.
Yes. Well, okay. We can point fingers, but where are we pointing fingers at? Or who are we pointing them to? Is it each other, which is what's happening right now? Or are we pointing our fingers at what the problem is? The FIGC, the AIA, the league as a whole. So, quite frankly, I think it's pathetic right now, this tribalism. Every single team has been aggrieved by the bad officiating this year, and it's looking like shit. It's a shit stain. You see international papers talking about it on Sunday and now into Monday about just this debacle. And it wasn't just our game. Our game, the Derby d'Italia, was probably the worst of them all this weekend. But that's the problem. Why are there multiples week after week that we continue to talk about this? So I'm done pointing fingers at, Inter did this, or Napoli got this call, or Juve, Juventus, whatever you want to. It's done. Let's stop this tribalistic bullshit, because our league is being destroyed from the inside out. Let's fucking put our minds together, right? That my enemy is my friend in this case. And the enemy is the AIA and the FIGC. And these assholes have to realize that this is enough. It has to be fixed. And thank God Camoli, the Juve management, at least they're done with it. Like, it's so obvious at this point. how do you not address it? How do you not make changes? How and of course, Rocky and Gravina, they go and defend. They defend this. They defend Le Pen. They defend all these calls. Oh, he felt bad about it. That's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Feeling bad about something, I don't care. It's been years. I don't care how you feel about anything anymore. Just fucking fix the problem. And that's it. I'm fucking done with this shit. Flip it, throw it in the fucking files, print the receipts. That's it. We're fucking moving on to the Champions.
Can we make fun of Bastoni, though? Because everyone tells me that this guy's a world-class center back, but he's the biggest softie I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, first of all, at any time we start with this discussion, world-class, define what world-class is. And if that's good enough to make the Italian national team, then yeah, probably, because we don't even know if they're going to the Olympics. The World Cup. Sorry, Olympics are on the brain right now. The only reason I want the Italian national team right now, after Gattuso, who allegedly is the hardest ass motherfucker that's been playing for Italian football ever in history, and he's going to condone Bastoni and continue to give him the call up. If that's what example that we're going to set as a national team, I want them to not even make the World Cup at this point because it's embarrassing. And B, if they do, I want Jonathan David and the Canadian national team, who they would be playing first match, I want them to just get fucking raked over the coals. I wanted an example set because it's this exact mentality. It's this softness, this lack of grinta. That's why we're here where we are today.
Yeah, it's just funny seeing a center back of that stature celebrate a simulation. That to me is hilarious.
Disgusting. And okay, you know what else is disgusting? All the fans that are throwing death threats at his family, his wife and kid.
Bastoni?
Oh yeah. Like Bastoni and his family have had to shut down their social media accounts. And and that's what I'm talking about, this tribalism. Of course, go on his social media and call him a bitch, because he is a bitch. He displayed that. But you don't need to bring his wife and kids into it.
I get that. But I think, the funny thing, and I'm not condoning any of it, I just think it's funny because Bastoni kind of had to fuck around and find out, and he did. So
he needs to be brought into the spotlight. And Beppe Marotta now is defending this behavior as well. This is the problem with the league where it is right now, is that we are defending this behavior and we're being tribalistic. I don't want to hear Roma fans bringing up what Chiellini did in Euro 2020 against Saka. Oh, this guy's complaining about it. Look what he did. You were okay with it fucking 5 years ago, but now it's an issue.
Everybody was okay with it then. Are you kidding me?
Just shake your head. Everyone, shake your head. Knock it out of your brain. It's stupid.
That was 100%. He fucking yanked the shit out of him. Like, what?
And now we're just going to
they're using that as an example. That to me is hilarious.
Oh yeah, there's been all sorts of ridiculous examples brought up from the past. And this is the problem. This is the problem with the league, is that we're focusing on the past. Yeah, you know what? Juventus, especially Juventus, we've done all sorts of illegal things. But you know what? We've been punished for it. We've been punished for it more than any other team has. So let's move on. Let's stop focusing on the past and let's look towards the future. Let's fix the here and now and move forward. But no, I'm going to pull up clips from 7 years ago.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses a Champions League qualification spot or a Scudetto over this.
And that's exactly it.
Your problem, and here's the issue, and we'll end it here. The issue is the officiating has gone down because they're expecting VAR to bail them out. And it's going down because, again, the quality of the rules. What is a foul? Nobody knows what a foul is anymore. It's like the NFL rule. What is a catch? Because nobody knows what the fuck that is anymore.
Or curling, even curling these days.
Apparently, because Canadians like to finger stones, allegedly.
And the British now are getting thrown in on that. Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave it at that. Poor officiating because they're expecting VAR to bail them out. And the issue is VAR can't bail you out on all calls. And you actually need to learn how to interpret the rules and make calls on certain things and go from there. But, whatever. Juve merda, Inter merda, right? Just got to... And this is what's irritating me. It's affecting the game I play. Last night, I nearly had an aneurysm because of how many soft fouls are being called. Like, I looked at the ref and I told him, I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I just signed up to play an adult league again. See if I can. Yeah.
Dave's out of retirement?
I gotta try, yeah. I gotta at least give it a go.
Do it. Just don't fuck yourself up.
I'm gonna play defense and stand in front of the net. Or just be the goalkeeper. I don't know.
Brexit ball. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Good that we threw a bit of humor into that. We need to find a bit of humor in times like these, all this bullshit that's happening. But we do have Galatasaray. And man, one challenge after another. I just watched that movie, one battle after another. I feel like that's what this is right now for Juve. So we're going to the newly named Rams Stadium. I didn't even look up what that means, Rams. Doesn't matter. It's in Istanbul.
Okay. Oh.
And that's funny, right? You type in Rams Stadium and you get the NFL Rams. No. So anyways, do we play sports? Yeah, we try. We try when we're not injured ourselves. We're on our own J medical routine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean let's look at this, right? This is the playoff round. It doesn't really matter where we finished. I believe 13th and 20th. It's the playoffs. It comes down to these two games essentially, right? So just like yesterday or 2 days ago, the derby, the stats don't matter. It's a derby day. Clearly, if they didn't matter that day, I feel this is going to be much the same. So, I mean, let's look at these two teams. I think technically you can say Juve is better on paper, but there's an X factor.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would argue like 5 years ago that Galatasaray starting lineup looks scary.
Yeah, I mean, even Inter, right? We keep on saying, oh, they're old, they can't perform, but in these big games, I mean, Gündoğan, how much does he want? And also Sané's being around. Osimhen, obviously. Torreira, how old is he now? He's only 30, but I mean, he's been around. Yeah, it's an older team. But that could be the X factor in that case, right?
It could be. If I were to look at it objectively, right, based off of Turkish league performances, Galatasaray is almost I don't want to say equivalent, but in terms of squad composition, it's kind of similar to what Inter does a little bit. 55 goals scored, 15 conceded. Overall, they're doing exceptionally well, which is kind of interesting because Fenerbahce is 3 points behind them, similar offensive and defensive output. So the Galatasaray team isn't a joke. I mean, Icardi with 13 goals, Osimhen with 9 goals, but 3 assists in the Turkish league. So he's contributing offensively. They've got a really good attack, and that's going to be pretty tough to handle. I mean, unless, I would say Bremer handling, for example, Osimhen is probably going to be the main focus. But in terms of chance creation, Galatasaray kind of play similar to us.
And, well, you mentioned the whole Osimhen Bremer thing. There was a reason why I picked those two people for the headline of this of the thumbnail, right? I think you nailed it. It's going to be that classic number 9 versus central defender matchup, at least on the Turkish attack here. Clyde's asking us if you're good at sports. I'm not. No, I just try real
hard. I'm coming back from an Achilles tear, but I played amateur men's over 30 before I tore my Achilles. So am I pro? No, but I've played the game long enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why we're talking about it and not doing it.
I make more money not playing it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so let's go back a few slides here.
Oh, gross. I've turned into that guy. Oh, yeah. I was great, and then I tore my Achilles. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So Osimhen on the attack. That's huge. We talked about an Osimhen in the past. We've talked about getting big target number 9s, big dudes like that. What we don't have tomorrow is a number 9 at all.
We have McKennie.
Yeah.
We have McKennie.
Yeah, I guess so. So reports coming out that David's got a full thigh. He's not going to make. Well, he's not on the starting lineup. He's not on the list at all.
Oh, those are the worst injuries ever because those just happen out of nowhere.
Well, down 10 men, and that was the problem as well, right? Going down 10 men, and we almost brought the game back.
We did.
It was
actually
close. It was. I mean, it was a good game for Juve. They played well. I mean, obviously, Inter made their chances count, but Juve were the better team.
We do need a goalie, though.
He made some good saves yesterday, too.
Yeah, but that first one was a howler.
It was a very up and down. I mean, Cambiaso had an up and down game as well. David was non-existent. He got tracked out. We're not talking about that game. The fact of the matter is they had a hard game on Saturday. Down a man for most of it. We lost David. Thuram's just coming back. What are we going to see? What is Spalletti going to do with this team? Is Thuram 100%? Does he put in Koopmeiners instead, or perhaps Moretti? Does Moretti now play a number 10? Like, how would you line this up to? You there?
No, I'm there. I'm thinking.
Okay. Oh, he's just thinking. Okay. It's hard when you don't have your camera on to see the facial expression.
Yeah. No, sorry. If anything, I would probably put McKennie at the 9 and then Moretti behind him.
And keep Yildiz on out left?
Yeah. No, you need to have Yildiz out left. I get when people are like, oh, we should put him in the middle. It's until Boga can show that he's, consistent, it doesn't make sense for right now. If Jeremy Boga was 100% fit and integrated into the team, sure, you could experiment. But I think you need to keep Yildiz out wide because it keeps them from bunching in the middle of the pitch, and it keeps Galatasaray stretched out wide and thin, so you can get in between the lines. Because if you put your main player in the middle, that kind of congests the middle, and then that opens you prone to counterattacks.
I mean, we're prone to counterattacks with Sané and Yilmaz out wide as well.
Yeah,
so that's going to be.
Sané's not as fast as he used to be, though.
No, true enough. It's still a threat, right? And Yilmaz versus Yildiz, that's going to be fun to call tomorrow.
Is Yilmaz Turkish?
Yilmaz?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yes. And that's part of this equation too. Yildiz. He's going home, right? He plays in the stadium for the national team. It's going to be an interesting game for him as well. And on Yildiz, how about him as a false 9? Putting him up the center.
I don't know about that one.
It's going to be tricky to see how Spalletti actually plays this one out. Because I would almost want somebody... You'd want to, with Yilmaz, match his speed or overpower him. So I can see Boga going up there just to be more of a physical threat, but Yildiz will handle the speed. It'll be an interesting matchup for sure up there. And then Gündoğan. How do you break him down? I don't know. There's a lot of question marks here. The more I'm looking at this, the more I'm like, fuck, this could be a very ugly game.
And he's a good passer. I mean, like Gündoğan's a good passer and a good facilitator of the ball. So for him, it's just he can't move.
Mm-hmm. So perhaps having McKennie there overmatch him.
Yep.
Match him physically, right? Take away his space. Because he is slower now. But yeah, don't even let him make the pass. Clyde, this is not the time to ask how to make videos. Sorry, dude. YouTube. Watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's all I can say. And I'm shit at editing videos anyways. Those who watch the channel can probably tell. All right. So
He's like, because he doesn't edit, he just slaps it.
yeah, slapping on its ass to do its thing. So okay, let's look at the bench since we're here. Emil Holm, we got to talk about him. He's out a month. Like that.
Jesus.
That was another thing. Again, going down 10-man, running around, physical game. So yeah, we lost our brand new fresh backup. Thankfully, Kalulu actually got a break for once. Not the way we wanted him to, but at least Kalulu is fresh.
Yikes.
Yeah. For a month already, it's brutal, right? He hasn't even gotten his feet underneath him, figuring out the system, all that. But regardless, I hate how Fought Mob does not look at the rest of the bench. Brutal. Whatever. We know who we got. So yeah, off the bench, Zagrova, Boga. I would hope that Thuram starts, and then you have the option of putting Coop in later in the game for maybe a lockdown role, because you're not going to create anything with him. Or that D. I'm just concerned about that attack. Our attack is so weak to begin with. So, do we spam? Do we spam from the outside?
I think that's what's going to happen. That's what we've been doing.
Yeah, Yildiz and Chico are going to have to just start spamming. Maybe Thuram just running through the center. Locatelli can once in a while shoot from the outside. Bremer Kelly in for a header. That's what they're going to have to do. Everything's going to have to come from the outside. But again, you have Yilmaz and Sané that you're going to have to get past as well.
I think, again, for the main focus of this game is if you're going to lose, only lose by one, not by a lot. Because you're playing in Istanbul, so I would say try to escape with a 1-0 loss at the most. If that's the game plan of trying to get through. I think a draw is fair and probably the more likely scenario. If you win, that's fantastic. It'll make it easier for you when you come home. But I don't know. Like, for example, just don't lose by a lot. That's really it. This is one of those games where you go in just to scrape by. That's kind of what the idea is here.
Yeah, lock her down. Well, Osimhen, and that's, again, back to Osimhen. Lock him down. He has 6 goals in the UCL this season. He's been on fire. That being said, I think, is it fair to say that our defense is probably on average better than what they see in the Turkish league?
I think that's a fair assessment.
Not to see, like, I'm from Fenerbahce. There's good teams in the Turkish league, but there's also
there's teams full of primos.
Yeah, welcome in, Primo. I figured you would skip out on work and maybe catch us for a few minutes here. So, yeah, I mean, those are the main themes, right? Osimhen, can you lock him down? Are we able to find creativity from the outside, from our secondary scoring?
I don't think the issue is shutting Osimhen down. I think the main thing is making sure Gündoğan can't get him balls.
Or that too, yeah, lockdown Gündoğan, which again should be easy enough, I think.
Because, like, for example, Osimhen, I'm not too worried about him. I'm just worried about the service. Because, like, for example, if we remember things correctly, Sané ain't much of a playmaker, but Gündoğan and Yilmaz are going to be issues. So it's going to see, does Yilmaz track down to cover Yildiz with Salazar? It's a bunch of things where you can see here. But I think, again, Bremer could effectively take out Osimhen. It's just, for me, I'm more concerned about how Locatelli or Koopmeiners or Thuram is going to handle Gündoğan.
Yeah. Just suffocate him.
Yeah.
Suffocate Gündoğan. Cover off your flanks. Leave Osimhen on an island. Lock down the defense. If you come out of this, like even 0-0.
If you come out of 0-0, it's a win.
A lot of this is going to be crowd control in the sense that it's going to be bumping in there. It's going to be loud. You need to, and I hate to say this, you need to catenaccio this one. You need to take all the momentum out of this crowd. Like early on. Don't even go for a goal in like the first 15, 20 minutes. Just slow the game down to a crawl. Make it brutal and bore the hell out of the crowd. And then start playing some footy.
Yeah, give him some slow, gentle strokes just to tease him.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll take the legs out of him. I know he's saying Trey is a little pit bull. A lot on this team. This is a scrappy team overall. It's going to be a test for our young boys, if you will. Never to be ashamed of catenaccio. There's a place and time for it, right? It should not be a G strategy. It should just be one of the tools in the toolbox.
It should not be a strategy against Pisa. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But for the first little bit of this game, absolutely. Lock her down. You kind of want this one away from home in Istanbul. You want this one to be a boring game from a Juve perspective. Because 0-0, they have no points at all to talk about. Like you're going in home essentially completely fresh and even. That would be, I mean, short of snatching the win out of here. But I'm going to have to take a step back with it, knowing that we don't have any strikers. And we haven't even talked about Openda. How bad is that?
Who?
Yeah, like, fuck. Didn't even mention Openda. And we have no strikers to talk about. We have him. Is that a redemption? Is this... We keep on talking about it. How many bones do we have to throw?
It's not.
Holy fuck. That's a little bit depressing to think about. To think that I didn't think about it.
No, it's not.
At least off the bench. I don't know. We'll see him. We'll have to see him. You can essentially maintain the exact same lineup. Obviously, swap out Hoop with Thuram if he's healthy. But David for Openda, that's what you do. We'll see. We talked about so many different strategies. That now that we're half hour in, I'm like, oh yeah, this Openda guy. Look, we got to talk about him.
Do we though?
Yeah, well, just we did a little bit. So slow it down. Set pieces. That's the next thing. Are we good at them yet?
I don't think we're good at set pieces.
We've made a couple. Let's see. It just updated again. It's slowly updating.
Yeah, we're not really a set piece team, so I don't think how that would just kind of seems a little bit, because for us it's more so beta men, hit them quick on the counter and then go from there. I don't think we're a set piece.
We're not a set piece team, but with not having any pure strikers out there, you got to try to create. You got to at least try to use that angle as well, I think.
Yeah, but is it gonna be Bremer and McKennie?
Kelly? Yeah. Yeah. That's who you're gonna have. It's gonna be a tough game. Like right now, I am leaning on a 0-0. And I am literally just looking for outlets. Like if I was Spalletti, what are my outlets to, knowing that I can't necessarily rely on Openda. Maybe McKennie does play the 9. Who knows? And if McKennie does play the 9, do you just spam crosses?
Yeah. Yeah. F it, McKennie's up there.
Oh fuck, Primo. What do you gotta troll us for?
Because he has to find something, because his precious Italian defender is the biggest softie I've ever seen in the game.
I don't know.
Disgrace.
Primo, what do you think? What do you think about
Disgrace of Italian defense right there. That's all I'm gonna say. Made Italians look like pussies.
Costello's here as well? Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I wish. I mean, we've been wishing for over 500 games now. That's where it's mean. Dude, and they are talking about contract. What do you call it? Canceling contract. I'll see that when I believe it. Yeah. What am I? Yeah, I'm literally looking at my show notes right now, and I have like Bastoni cunt. Yeah, we can chalk that off. That's all I needed to write on there was Bastoni cunt. I knew what to say. Camoli, actually, that one I missed. Just going back, we'll talk about general club stuff now. In that case, Camoli potentially looking at a 2-month ban for what he said in the tunnel to La Peña. And La Peña, this is okay. I guess we're going full circle and we're talking about this again. They're waiting for La Peña's report. Apparently, he's drafted up a 4-page report about what happened in the tunnel. And I'm just like, hold on. He can spend the time. He can do a 4-page report about what happened in the tunnel. But he can't just sit there and take it like a man and throw some words back. He's going to write a report about it because some old Frenchman yelled at him. Like, is this... This is the mentality, right? I'm going to write a 4-page report because somebody said bad words to me after I called a horrible game. I want a 4-page report on why you should be removed from the league and officiating. Regardless, whatever may have happened, it's now coming down that Camoli is potentially seeing a 2-month ban depending on the evidence. This is Italy, so it's going to be long and drawn out and probably won't even see anything until next season. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Wait, for what?
For yelling at La Peña in the tunnel. I'll try to find it. There's. Well, didn't you send it to me on WhatsApp?
No, I know. I sent you the video, but the fact that he's getting a 2-month ban from that's funny.
Well, exactly. It is. It's ridiculous that you can't say bad words. And didn't Shivu got a yellow card? And he started crying afterwards. But Shivu got a yellow card yesterday too for saying bad words to La Peña.
Yeah, we can't call him La Peña anymore. His name is La Pussy.
La Pussy, yeah. See, there's so much crap on X right now. I don't know if I can find it. So much crap, but I'm not sure what he said. I don't know if they actually picked up.
It doesn't say what it says here, but it says his position is more. It says Camoli's position is more delicate. Verbal aggression against La Peña or La Pussy could be classified as injurious or disrespectful conduct. In this case, the minimum penalty. If he is guilty, it can go even longer.
Yeah. If he is guilty. So it's all pathetic. It's grown men complaining because they said bad words at each other. That's what grown men do. We yell at each other. We say bad words and then we go have a fucking beer. Like, Jesus Christ, man. And this is why the league is falling apart.
And you know the funny thing is Inter suck. Like, I'm just going to be blunt with you. Like, they cannot beat a good team to save their lives. And that's your flagship team in Europe. No wonder why Serie A is a laughingstock right now.
I'm laughing at it.
Like, that to me is just hilarious. Like, congratulations, win your empty Serie A Scudettos, only for you to get manhandled in Europe. Like, dude, getting blanketed 5-0 against PSG is the most fucking embarrassing thing you could ever do right now. Good Lord.
Yeah, and there's just so many people just... This is why I don't even want to look... And of course, just all the accounts. It's even the Juve accounts. Of course, Bepe's getting made fun of again. Just stop giving them excuses to make fun of you, dude.
Are they? What are they?
It's just okay. I mean, he didn't even have to say any words. The account's got an Inter jersey dude on it. Near deserted. Sure.
Big show. That's funny.
And it's just Beppe. How many Champions League trophies will Juventus win this decade? It was just a poll. He's just making fun. It's just, guys, I don't know. Just don't put stupid. Just don't be stupid. Keep to yourself. This is crap. I'm turning it off. This is why I'm angry. X is why I'm angry. It's back to the beginning. I went full circle with it. It's just literally people and their tribalism bullshit. And we'll see. We'll see how many Italian teams make it through.
I was going to say, how many Champions Leagues did Inter win in this decade? Or how many are they going to win?
Who cares? How many are any of us going to win?
Zero.
Unless we shut up, stop yelling at each other, and fix the actual league we're in so we can be competitive and even have a hope of winning a Champions League.
Can I still yell at Primo? Because I like yelling at Primo.
Absolutely.
Okay. Hi, Primo.
That's it? That's yelling at him?
No, I don't have anything else to say to him.
Okay.
You Italian beautiful man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunately, I think that's everything, because most of what's out there is what I didn't want to talk about, and we spent 10 minutes at the beginning and another 5 minutes now at the end about it, for a total of basically half this show complaining about Serie A. And that's fine, because tomorrow we don't have to watch Serie A. We get to watch the Champions League. And hopefully that Dutch referee that we got is there's no way it can be, right? I know I've said that before, but there's no way it can get worse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much got it. Let's have beer. Let's yell at each other, and then we'll have a beer afterwards. I think that's what it's all about. All right. Well, tomorrow's game is going to be 12:45 or 6:45 in Italy. Are you going to be able? That's right in the middle of the day. I'm assuming you're not going to make it to that.
Oh, no. Tomorrow's not a good day for me at all.
No, that sucks. Well,
I don't think I'll be able to watch the game at all.
You'll catch up on it. I'll suffer or celebrate tomorrow. Oh man! And I took the time off, so I'm at the end of our like fiscal year, they call it, right? And we got to use all our holidays. I didn't take enough holidays at the beginning of the year, and I have to take them now. And I've literally been taking the holidays just to do these Champions League games, these midweek games. And most people go use their holidays to go have a holiday, and I'm using them to watch this. So I'm really hoping tomorrow on my day off is not like Saturday. Let's just put it that way. Well, I haven't seen this name. Paul Muad'Dib. Juventus will win. And Jay Carr says Dash doesn't love us anymore. I don't know if he ever loved you.
No, I loved Carr when he played pro clubs with us, but he stopped playing pro clubs with us.
We all stopped playing pro clubs.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Well, I think Dash, you got to go back to work though, don't you?
I mean, I still got 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not so bad. You want to sit here and waffle for 10 minutes or go smash a ham sandwich?
I don't really care. Does the viewers want us to talk about anything else?
Yeah, if you guys have anything else, let us know. Otherwise, yeah, just a nice, quick, easy lunchtime live. These are always usually fairly chill.
Well, I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, I know X is terrible, but some of this rage bait is actually hilarious.
At least you can find the humor in horrible human beings trying to rationalize their behavior.
Because like, for example, so there's an English Calcio blog, like English folks, and they're using the Chiellini reference, and he's like, Because, Chiellini complaining about it with Chiellini tugging on Saka, and they're like, this guy's complaining about refereeing. And then Beppe getting rage baited. Some people should be disallowed to use Calcio in their nickname. That this was a foul, this was a yellow. Foul was whistled, he was booked. There's no trickery, didn't try to fool anyone. Correct decision. I'm like, Beppe, you just got rage baited, bro.
Yeah.
This is why I find it funny, because like I'm reading the comments too, and it's all rage bait. And this is what's irritating me with a lot of like content creators and grown ass men. It's like, guys, you are literally getting rage baited on the internet, and you are biting into this. And it is so funny. Like, I am just envisioning like Carr trolling people on X right now. Like that's kind of what it is. Like, this rage bait is so funny right now.
I mean, some of it is rage bait, and then some of it is actual like big
It's
accounts.
people being stupid. Yeah, no, it's people being stupid. But like, there's a good chunk of this where I'm just like reading through it, and I'm like, oh, that's rage bait.
Oh, I just scrolled up on here. I just found what you. This one.
Like that's a rage bait post. Because like, look at the responses.
Oh boy.
No, just so between Coucho Blog and Beppe, look.
Oh, just right. Okay.
Yeah. He was rage baiting him. He rage baited him to get more visibility. See?
And then this guy, he's got. You should change your name to Incompetent Blog. That good.
Good.
Good comeback there.
You guys just gave the Coucho Blog more exposure and more views.
And then, yeah, that's his response. It's like, oh my god. Like, yeah, I mean, guys, just shut up. If you're on X, just shut up. Just don't save yourself. There's no need.
It's just hilarious, because it's just like, you guys are trying to be all like this virtue signaling self-righteousness, and you're just getting rage baited, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
And this is where I find it funny, because big content creators are giving these other channels exposure because of the rage bait. They're getting rage baited. Like that one too. Like, that's rage bait as well. Even though low key that is a bad call.
This guy. Oh, Ferrari stuff. At least that's kind of positive these days.
Apparently Hamilton likes the car.
No, nobody really likes the car except the two Backstreet Boys. Only because their bosses told them to say they like it, because Mercedes is trying to buy into the whole bullshit electric car. Yeah, F1 is toast. We'll see. We'll see March 8th in Australia, first race, what we're actually gonna get this year. Is not looking so great with the new regulations, but that always happens too with new regulations. Everyone complains.
Like, here's another post on X that just makes me die laughing, because again, it's this self-righteous know-it-all bullshit. As we wait for an idled Calcio to make its leap into modernity with other leagues amid total stagnation, its leader Gabriel Gravina, likely busily being used as Chefrin's footstool at UEFA headquarters, might have to take real action for once. Lord help us all. And it's like, bro, stop it. Oh my god.
Stop.
Everybody's trying to be a philosopher now, and this is just this is beautiful.
Listen, everyone thinks it's classic Dunning-Kruger, right? Everyone here thinks that they're smarter than they are. And then when somebody calls them out, they get upset. Why are you on X? And this is what I find hilarious. Why are you even on X in the first place? And making all of these posts if you're going to get upset if somebody's going to call you out on your bullshit. Because let's be honest, nobody's doing their research. They don't actually... They don't read. They don't do anything. They just throw their opinions out there.
That's what X is.
Yeah, and a lot of these times, they're just opinions. And then you go out and you throw a fact out at them.
No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here.
I I had some guy say I was basically bullying him the other day because I threw facts. It was about the logo. He's like, the whole logo debate, and I'm like, okay, I mean, this again. So I'm like, look at this. He's like, I'm not looking at this. I don't have time for that. That classic. Oh, I don't have time for that. It's like, okay, well, you put an opinion based on your own feelings.
They do
and realize that there's all this data here in front of you that you refuse to look at, and now you're calling me a bully because I proved you wrong. It's a public forum.
It's just like Costello says, they just ask Grok if it's true. That's the research.
Yeah. Oh my God. And that's the problem. The society these days, like nobody, and we see with the refs, we complain about this with the refs. Oh, they said bad words to me. I'm gonna write a report.
Do they say it with that vocal tone?
Yeah, they must. They don't sound like men when they say it.
Little Peony is like so this Chiellini guy, he like told me I had a small La Penna, so I'm just gonna write him as a ban for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Let me ask Grok if it's true. So apparently, though, this is kind of funny. So apparently, John Elkin has reiterated his closeness and full support of Camoli, Chiellini, and Spalletti for what happened. I'm like, interesting, because the last time you had a manager that did that, you fired him. So
different people this time.
That's interesting. You fired the last guy that took off his jacket and tie because of bad officiating.
Oh fuck! See, and then this is the shit that we got here. Here's the big show again. Putting a Yamaka on top of Chiellini. Like we get what you're trying to say, man.
Is that has to be rage bait?
I don't know if it's rage bait, but like it's stupid. Like you're fucking crossing lines, man. And it's all trash. It's all fucking trash. We spent the last 10 minutes talking about how trash X is, and then you baited me into scrolling through more X. So I'm turning that window off. That's gone. My show notes are gone because they're done. And we're fucking done with it. Oh, fuck. Your goddamn chat didn't give us any other topics to talk about instead of just rage baiting me through the X algorithm.
It is primo. I'm not going to lie. It is kind of funny, though. But it's rage bait. It's what it is. It's rage bait.
It is.
Like when I played last night, I rage baited the hell out of my Inter teammate because he's an Inter fan, and every time he fell down, I yelled out loud. I was like, "Ref, you got to call that. That's a foul."
The La Pena
he
yellow.
died. He died. Like, dude, it was so funny yesterday because I was trolling him so hard, and he's like, "Bro, I'm your teammate." I'm like, "Yeah, but you." Because he always simulates on shit, so I'm just looking at it. Yeah, he draws so much stupid fouls. So like, I just felt toxic last night. So like the entire time, like whenever he would fall, I would just like start yelling like Bastoni and just start freaking the fuck out. Like, bro, oh my god, he almost snapped his ankle. He was getting so pissed that he stopped drawing fouls the rest of the night. And the other team's like, bro, that's your teammate. I'm like, sorry, my rage bait has no bounds. Because he was bragging to me about it at warm-ups. He's like, yeah, man, it must suck that you can't compete for the Scudetto anymore. And I was like, oh, yeah?
Fuck. And this is a perfect example, right? And you don't want somebody like that on your team. That's why you're baiting him. So it goes back to that whole thing. Why would we want somebody like that on our national team, on any of our teams? This is why I get upset at Chico, for instance. This is why I get pissed off when people shit on David and McKennie. Meanwhile, they're the only ones putting their body in the way of anything. Not the most skilled players, but they're the only ones fighting and not crying about shit. Like, we are literally, as people, as the fans, as the soccer players, as whoever, we are encouraging this as a society to be soft as fuck, and then we get upset when it happens in our game and in the sports we watch. It's like it's literally our own fault, society's fault. Like, if you're gonna be soft as fuck, you can't ask other people to stop being soft as fuck.
Yeah,
So
I
it all starts with us.
think yeah, and I think the one thing that kind of like, and this is out of the actual sporting aspect of it, the one thing that kind of really pissed me off during the Inter Juve game was how animated and loud their crowd is. Like you could
Mhm.
hear that. Like I don't think I've ever heard the Aliens like make anything like that for us ever in a while. Like the home game against Lazio, you could hear like legit pen drops. Where like that entire time, like that Inter game was rampant and loud.
Yeah.
Like when has our crowd ever been a factor for a game?
I
Like to be
mean,
honest, like that
there
that's me. Like you have a good product right now. And
there
yet
is a bit of a dark side too with that as well, right? With the I mean, if you want to open up that can of worms, but the involvement of the Andragada in their curva, which we've tried to stomp out.
yeah, but
So it's
they
it's
touch kids.
it's a toss up, right? Like you get rid
They
of the criminal organization, but now you have no atmosphere in your
Yeah, but
stadium.
that's it. It's just I don't know, man. It just seems like Juve fans are just bland in general. Like they're vocal on X, but they're not in the actual
That's the
stadiums,
vocal minority. And yeah,
right?
you know what? You're probably right. If you take all these loudmouths on X on socials and put them in the stadium, they're probably the ones sitting down for the full 90 minutes, quiet as fuck.
Yeah.
And they,
I
and
mean,
they
like
just
for
got
example,
the jersey at the stadium because they don't
like
actually have.
do I agree with like for example, like Bepe's methods on stream? No, but at least he's consistent. He's loud on X and he dumps water on himself on his streams. Like he does stuff like that, right? Like is it my method of doing things? No, but hey, at least, it's not like all these other accounts like, Inconvenient Truth or Sunday League Coach and all these other guys that are loud and obnoxious, but then it's like, are you guys going to do anything besides just be on X? No.
No, I mean, Sunday League Coach, I think we know him. He is a troll. So I think
He's
you have
a
to take him with a grain of salt.
certified Locatelli hater.
Yeah, I mean, some of the shit he does, you have to take with a grain of salt. But yeah, like Juve News Live and those guys, they're another example of they just keep on putting very one dimensional, very biased articles and stats out there, and then they get cooked. Just
They don't know what they're posting. That's kind of what
no,
irritates me. It's there's no comprehension of what they're doing, and that again it just gives us and again like yeah, I'm looking at the comment here like our road fans are more vocal than our home fans. So like
yeah, because
when
those are
we're
the best ones that go.
it's because the ticket prices are cheaper that way.
Yeah, maybe that's part of it.
That's probably why.
Yeah,
But I
and
don't know, man. It's just I look at it and it's just like you are the flagship club of Italy, yet your home crowd sounds like a ballet recital.
yeah, all the biggest corporate teams end up turning out that way.
It surprises me. It baffles me because it's just used to be like 35, 36 games undefeated at home. And now it's like we play worse at home than we play away, which surprises me.
Yeah, less tension. It's part of the character building, which I think has gotten better since Spalletti. Not perfect, but and we'll find out in Istanbul if the character building is there.
Yeah,
And
that's gonna be a cauldron, man. If you want a home atmosphere,
absolutely,
go to Turkey. That's gonna be nuts.
yeah, we'll get a
There-
taste of it.
I wonder what the over/under on flares is gonna be.
That's true too. In Torino, they're Torino fans. Juve is like the outskirts and just basically the rest of the peninsula and country.
Which is
Like,
kind of ironic if, for them being well supported in southern Italy since the south hates the north.
yeah, it is a weird one. I don't have a good answer.
That's kind of
for that one,
ironic.
really. Yeah. And Primo, I'm gonna go back to this one. Stop acting like Bastoni did was unique. It happens every game. It's been part of the sport since dinosaurs roam. Yes, it doesn't mean we condone it though.
Don't
I
tell me who I
condone
can
it
make
when
fun of.
yeah, like I don't condone it when Chico does. I don't condone when anybody does. I mean, half my stream is making fun of bitches falling on the ground.
Yeah.
you know, but like,
Chico's little hobbit looking ass.
but if you're gonna celebrate afterwards,
The celebration was
then
corny.
yes, now we have an issue.
The celebration was corny. Oh, you know who we
Oh,
haven't talked to? I
we
was
got a
about to
Gala
say,
fan.
yeah, I was gonna say, I wish we talked to the Lions Den. I
I
think
don't
that's what they're
think I mean, I can message them. I think they stopped a couple years ago.
Oh, they retired?
He didn't have the time to continue on with stuff.
No, I
I'll
loved
send him
working with
another
those
message.
guys.
Yeah, I'll send him a message and see. But
Yeah, because I remember I think did we play? No, we just did it with them for fun. I don't think we played them.
can't remember. This is like 4 years ago.
See, he's asking, are we ready for Osimhen? Are you ready for Big Mac Weston McKennie to clap some defensive cheeks?
Yeah, we're not afraid of Osimhen. We played him like we know his game plan. I don't think that's our main concern.
I just hope you guys don't play Icardi because he actually was like a Juve slayer back in the day.
Yeah,
Icardi just knew how to score against us.
more inter crap. Here you go from Anthony, and I think this makes sense because he's saying Fiat employed a lot of Southern Italians in the first half of the 20th century. Yeah, a lot of the Southerners did go up to Torino, just in general to Torino, because of the industry that was there. But Fiat being obviously like the big player in town, a lot of them.
Are we talking like Bari / like Lecce South, or are we like
like Calabria, like my family's hometown, like South. So like when I went around Calabria and with my Juve cap on and like show people that I had this channel, they were like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, you do the YouTube. Very nice guy. I like you. You do the YouTube.
Yeah.
You do it with the espresso, or you do it with the coffee, the mocha.
Oh, the mocha pot. Yeah, I should make one of those. I haven't done that in a long time.
Because like I'm thinking of the Apple like peninsula, right, where you have like that south, where I would think, right, instead of the opposite side where it's Naples and stuff. But I mean,
Naples is just like the most northern part of the South, really.
Yeah, and I don't know why they like say they're the South. They're not really the South.
I mean, they're.
I would say like
geographically they are.
Sicily. I mean, like Sicily is.
I talk to Sicilians and they won't even tell you that they're Italians.
Huh.
I mean, just some of them. History. Yeah, there's history, but they're not true Italians, so to speak, according to some. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I do have to get you back to work though now, don't I?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, let's do that. Let's close this one down. Thank you everyone for joining in. Please do like and subscribe. We will absolutely see you tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern. We're going to start the stream. That's 6:30 Central. Thank you for coming in for the pregame / bitching at Bastoni and La Pena and all that jazz. We will see you tomorrow. Take care.
And check out Primo Calcio for Coke on benches.
Yeah, make another show, Primo, while you're at it. Let's go.